Alright, hello. I'll just give it a second to make sure it's working. But we are back. Hogwarts Legacy, the adventure continues. I've not got the camera on today. I might have it on another day, but I just thought last time it kind of blocked my view a little bit, and whether or not it actually adds that much to the experience, I don't know. Maybe you'd like to see my face. If there is anyone watching, if anyone is going to watch, let me know in the comments. As I said, I mean, I've only got 48 subscribers, but you know, I think we are. I'll stream it for now and see how it goes. Like, it's a bit. I'm always a bit 50-50 over streaming, but I don't know. I kind of want to. At the same time, I do kind of want to capture my feelings. You can do like a new character. And this is okay. I was tempted to change my character's name, but I don't suppose you can go back and do anything on it now. So, and I can't really be asked to go through the tutorial again. So, yeah, boys, continue. But no, I was impressed yesterday, and it will be interesting just to meet the rest of the gang. Can we go? I mean, I didn't go downstairs last time. Where does this go? Yeah, because I can actually see the
Lumos.
Yeah, I can see the spells now, which before I couldn't, and that's what made things quite tricky. Revelio. Yeah, I don't know if there was any others. I think there was maybe one other. Oh, I did that. Revelio. Oh, that reveal. There's a chest there. Interesting. I mean, I might just have a quick look down here and see whether we can come across anything. Oh, there's a chest here. But we can't get into that. Let's try it. What was it?
Revelio.
Revelio. And that is the bottom level. I don't know if we can go through here or not. Oh, we can. Oh, it's the bathroom. Oh, I guess that's useful to know where that is. Interestingly, there's been no one in any of these rooms so far. Can you just flush? Do I get anything if I just flush all the toilet? I am one of those players who I do like to check every single save in case there is something here. Where's my achievement? It looks like you can't get a bath because I can't enter that space. Those bathtubs though, they don't look particularly nice. Look at that. Don't look particularly nice. Nice architecture there. Right, so this is where we were yesterday again.
Wait for the right moment. Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order.
What's this meant to be? Maybe I need another kind of spell. Do something
Just
with
have
that.
to wait for the right moment.
I wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Revelio.
My aunt says I should get to Hogsmeade as often as I can. Says it's good to get out of the castle sometimes.
When I'm in Hogsmeade, I always pay a visit to Dogmeat and Deathcap. Although Madam Green can be a little fiery sometimes, so you definitely want to stay on with good side.
So I met Everett, Samantha. Alright.
This should be
Let's see.
interesting. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
Gertrude
That
Rugby.
wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
How does he know it?
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in the 50s.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Well, speaking of stars, that ceiling.
I'm not sure this is the right spot. I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
He did teach me a few things before term, but that's all I can tell you.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
I think it will be interesting to see how much
Is it common practice for
how
students to grow
much
their own
RPG
ingredients?
it really
Oh,
is. 'Cause you
yes.
get some
In
games where you
fact,
just
our
get
herbology teacher, Professor Garlic,
options
encourages it.
to
And I don't
say
think
things up
Professor
these
Sharp, our
questions, but I
potions
hope you
master,
kind of
cares
do
where
get
you get your
significant
ingredients
choices
as long
that
as
do
your brews are
result
all
in,
perfect.
I guess, different deaths or, you know, just stuff happening really. But we'll see.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you
Have
just
you ever had a
outside.
cauldron
You
leak?
had best not keep her waiting.
And then one minute it's like it's dirty, and the next
Where do those stairs go? There's another room up here. Oh, that's quite nice. I wonder how different all the common rooms are as well. That's not going to open, presumably. Nope. That wizard chest. Oh, piano. Can we
Why
play?
won't she just let us use gillyweed? What's the point of even learning about herbology if we can't get ourselves into some trouble with gillyweed?
Oh, gillyweed. Isn't that the... I'm pretty sure that's the thing Harry used in Goblet to go underwater. Harry's going up the stairs there looks a bit weird, but... Oh, that's locked as well.
I don't understand why people go on about family.
That says 7, which presumably refers to 7th years. And those cupboards are en suites. Not that it really matters. They're a bit different here, the rooms, aren't they? There's the Quidditch stuff. I think, as I said, like I think if they do another game, it'll definitely probably end up in it. And I don't think it's probably would have been fun to do it, but like I think if it's not, you know, if they didn't have time to properly add it in, then there's no point. Just add it to a later game.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Favoritism.
Here you are.
Few things that look like dragons.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Oh yeah, there's the room of requirement. That is the map. I like how I've done that in a way, actually. It's quite sort of...
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio.
It's maths, isn't it? I'm trying to work out. So 13's the total, so spider 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If a spider was 9, it would be 3, and it would be that, I think, the third sort of one.
Revelio.
Man, I could just be cheeky and just try every single one. I don't know, maybe it's just more complicated, isn't it? I don't know.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
So the left side, students and professors, house, common rooms, Great Hall. Okay, academic, astronomy, library, greenhouses.
And here we are. Quite the time saver.
Oh, that's cool.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Wow,
you
this
can
is
get almost
breathtaking.
anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Oh, if it
You
continues,
mentioned Hogsmeade,
the sort
Professor.
of
Hogsmeade is
running
the only
sort of
all-wizarding
theme joke
village
in the
Britain,
books. He's
and
only
is
going to be
home
around
to
for
an
one
array
game.
of shops and pubs.
Or
You should
one
be
year.
able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I don't know what to say. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I feel like this is actually quite a big choice. I don't really know what to say, actually. I mean, I probably can trust her, but I don't know. I think because it was quite serious shit, I think I am just gonna... I don't know, I think I'm gonna kind of listen to Professor Fig. And I kind of feel like I don't really know her. Whereas obviously Fig, I've been training with him, so I think from a sort of story point of view, I don't know if it really makes sense just to tell her, so yeah.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
I wonder what would have happened
Your
if he
ears
did
must
the
have been
opposite.
burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a
Interesting.
solid foundation.
I like
in the
that there. That
basics
does
of
suggest
spellcasting.
it sort of.
I'm afraid I
should
can't take
go
all
a
the
different
credit
way.
there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
To be fair, I'd kind of like a
Very
twist
well.
where she's actually a bit of
Enough
a
chit-chat. I need to get to class
antagonist,
myself.
but
Might I rely on you,
I mean, I
Professor
doubt
Fig, to
it, but
explain
it'd be
the
quite
details
funny
of
in
the
a way.
field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes,
Yeah,
Professor.
She's going to be watching
Come and
me.
find me in my classroom after
Suspicious.
you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left.
No, I do kind of agree with
Understood, Professor.
that.
Good.
Like,
Now,
it's better kept
as
between
capable as you are, I
myself
believe
and
the
Fig,
ability you
so-
possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid
I mean, I hope there is, like,
not
different
so subtle
endings and
reproof
things
from
like that.
Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Oh, Leviosa. Yes, Leviosa. Accio. I think I'll do that one first.
The
'cause I
map
feel
is
like
enchanted to
Defense
help you
Against
find your
Dark,
way.
Dark
This will
Arts
be
more
incredibly
main
helpful.
event.
Thank you.
So
Now, sounds like
we'll do
you've
this
quite a
first
day
and warm up.
ahead. What with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies.
I'll try and do at
including
least
your
all of day
only
one today.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
No, is he
I
still
shall reach
alive?
out when I have more information
Interesting.
about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
And I don't know, I feel like as well it just makes more sense not to say anything about it, because it sort of loses some of the tension, I guess. Oh, hello, who's this? Can I interact with them?
Something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
Oh, it's a
Pardon me if I
dirty
seem a little
Hufflepuff, but
distracted
you're
at
not
the
a
moment.
Ravenclaw.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If
I
I
do
know
wonder,
Hogwarts,
like, as I
and
sort of
do,
said before, like,
an
I do
empty
wonder
frame
whether,
doesn't
if I had
appear
been
for no
Hufflepuff,
reason.
would I have seen her in the
Something
common
more to
room?
this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and
Lumos.
find me if you stumble.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
While I remember, don't forget to give me that book of ancient
Revelio.
This is the thing about Hogwarts as well. I think this is, you know, like, this is why, like, this suits being a video game, because it's just the castle itself. It's just so many sort of hidden passages and, you know, places to put collectibles.
Revelio.
I don't find potions bearable at all. And if it's double potions, I question whether I wouldn't just rather be a muggle.
As far as I know, best time isn't in that.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Revelio. Three sisters down. What the hell is that? What the?
Revelio.
Flattened armor. Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless. Ah. Game of musical chairs. Broken broom. Was there nothing for that? Because that...
Revelio.
I'd like to see that explained. But... Goblin. So easy just to get lost. Like, it's insane.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I feel like you should be able to go into that one. But...
Revelio.
The Revelio. Oh wow! Oh wow! That was one of the house house. Dobby, where's Dobby?
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Of Angelica, or 3?
Rumour has it there's a secret passage leading to Hogsmeade, but I haven't found it. Probably for the best. I'd be at the Three Rooms all day.
The portraits in the castle don't always have something interesting to say, but many of them do chatter on nonetheless.
I think there were doxy eggs as well, but surely those were...
Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, it's a moth. It's a moth. That reminds me of the meme, the light meme, the light bulb. Don't go out, moth.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Professor Weasley's already preparing me to take my configuration NEWT.
My family and I travel somewhere every summer. I'm dying to visit Romania. I'd love to see a dragon in flesh.
All of my siblings have gone on to
That's slightly creepy.
Revelio.
Where's that wanting me to go? Is it just over there?
If I had to pick one cloth to keep me glad rack.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
No. She did it. Oh God. She did annoy me a bit earlier, so I do wonder what to just say I'm not telling. I don't know, I'll say that.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
Maybe it should have been a dick.
Logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
Really?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, there's a cat. It's probably going to be a person. Maybe not. Oh, nice cat. And the cat's also, it's half orange, half black, which does suggest duality. But I could, it might not be an actual person. But, nice looking cat. I always like games where you can pet local animals.
Revelio. Revelio.
Roman tends to go on a bit.
Imelda Race
have to
acts as
remind
if she
him to finish
invented
the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson. I need someone to lend me some.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1755.
The minister. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You're getting
Revelio.
false attention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I can't remember if Peeves is in the films because he's in the. I know he's in the books, but.
Let's be sure we make some time to study later then. The common room's a bit rowdy.
This is one of the more recognisable classes. It's quite cool.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms.
Yeah,
now,
he's
this will be
eccentric.
a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio.
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Friendly chirping. Like a bird.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the object out, you are summoned. Very good. Stay focused. Excellent control there.
Oh.
Not to worry.
To be fair, I'll probably let go at that sort of 20 mark.
That's it!
Oh, that's too much.
Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's good.
That is how it's done.
Oh, that can go over. Oh, what the?
Don't lose your composure.
Oh, there's the Quidditch, actually.
There we go.
Anyhow, I have to go for 50, yeah. Can I bash hers out the way? Is that a legal tactic? Well, she's beating me anyway now. Let's see, I want to see. That did reduce her score, okay. That's quite cool then, it's a bit like balls.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
I was trying to knock hers out the whole way, but it failed.
Stay focused.
That is how it's done.
I'm going to try and knock hers off.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
No, I didn't knock hers off.
Excellent control there.
She won't beat me again, really. All she needs to get... No! She... what? No, she kept it rolling. Maybe my only chance is to whack, but I don't even know if I can whack all ones off. How much you got? One... If I can do this one, I might be able to beat her.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
No, no. Nice. The first one, I could almost. I'd be better off maybe getting like a 30.
Very good, both
That was
of
good
you.
actually. I
Well
like
done.
that. Good little like mini game. Always love mini games in games.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go
Can I be
too easy on
salty
me.
about the loss?
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Depends whether I want to be defensive or a bit more sort of open. She was quite helpful at the start.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than
They've not
Hogwarts?
talked. I mean, I don't know if that's ever
Ouagadougou
been
School
mentioned.
of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
it is.
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
He's going to be a dick.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
To be fair, that's quite cool as well, how they like just kind of walk out. Like, they don't linger. That's quite that's quite good.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson
No,
lived
it
up
was
to expectation.
terrible.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I think they were quite similar.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Yeah, it's just such a cool place to explore and walk through because it really is quite beautiful. I mean, I think that's why it lends itself well to being in a game, the exploration element. Whilst in a film, it's not necessarily, you know, you're not really necessarily exploring it yourself. You're just kind of going where the camera wants you to go.
Revelio.
nice to see you, my young friend.
Have your eyes. Stupid.
Is that all you've got?
He's clearly going to be a bit of an ass.
Professor
Levioso.
Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Got quite a cool wand actually. She wasn't what I was
To
expecting.
the
either.
wise,
Good
age
to
matters very little.
subvert expectations.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark
can't remember if they
wizards
had
more
any
times than
female
I care to remember.
Defense against
Levioso.
dark
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Guardian Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh, here he is.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate. So, now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may
Protego.
begin.
What was Protego? I've forgotten. Was it triangle?
This should be easy. Stupid Protego. Complicates things.
Leviosa.
Good form.
I know. Must be your first.
Say it there.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
How's the view? You're good. How perceptive.
Protego. Stupid one.
I do enjoy life.
Leviosa.
Don't bore my students with a step. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard
Not
is
bad
down.
for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
If he's not a dick, actually, that'll be quite, because he is Slytherin.
I put you on the
Need
spot.
Gryffindor to be a
and
bit
you rose
assholes.
to the challenge. Points
Makes
to
things interesting.
Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again,
Can't tell if we've
perhaps
got the
this
same
wasn't
haircut
your
or not, but
first
it's very
duel.
similar.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio.
You dueled. If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Revelio.
The Iron Maiden. Right there. What quests are there? Let's have a look.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Whee! Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the week. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted by princess, be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up a
Revelio.
cannon, and so she agreed to draw up a contract. Him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Revelio.
Oh, that looks good as well. Look at that.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
The triangles Protego.
We'll make you regret signing up.
It's for jobbers.
There goes my wager.
Stupid!
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Right, where go to quests, I think. Yeah, I think I'll try and do day one, and then...
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Revelio.
Dark Wizard Raxidian. Pied Piper, kind of. Mouse Patronus. This is another cat. That's a nice looking kitten. Looks very sort of cheetah tigery like.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know.
She kind of annoys me a little bit.
Professor
I don't know
Ronan will
her voice.
meet you outside
Too
momentarily
chirpy, you know.
to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
That'll be
You've
good.
managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
Yeah, I wondered
A
that.
spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai
Oh.
Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Do I get to choose? Oh, interesting. I think probably the girl. I would say.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students.
I think she was a bit more
She
interesting,
knows the
arguably.
area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Reparo. That's a white cat now, look at this. Best part of the game. Great cat fur texture as well. Let's check how long I've been streaming for. I'm just going to keep going. I think, as I said, because I'm a little bit behind, because I should have started playing it on Friday.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
I'm going to imagine it's not crazily
that might
long.
come in handy.
Imagine it's
More
probably like
frequently
medium
than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class
but it's just
in an effort to catch you up with your peers.
Getting through the
A
game
number
whilst I'm
of your
off.
professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
I don't usually turn subtitles off, but since I'm kind of like, I'm not sure about the name of my character, I will just do that. Oh, is there controller vibration? Oh, that is on. On motion sensor.
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master
It feels
new
really
bits
weird
of
playing this
magic.
without subtitles
Good
though.
luck,
'Cause
and I shall see you soon.
I've kind of always done subtitles in games for quite a while. But...
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
Accio.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms.
That's what I should have
Let
called
us give
myself
the
Tom
old
Riddle.
mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oh, it's wrong bloody one, I didn't. The only thing I feel like is that I in a way I feel like it's it's teaching me too many spells early on because like I'm still probably not 100% confident with some other ones.
That's it. Very good.
I've been taught.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Repairer. Quests.
Revelio.
I suppose I would feel this about
Is it possible to become an aura and not accept?
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
All right. Is it down here? I wasn't actually going to do it, but if it is only in here, that's fine.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Accio!
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Revelio. 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 Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day, that is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace, thinking of everything, always disrupting Professor Sharp's classes. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Is it over here? Good, I think I'll do it through here.
Revelio. Revelio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
Depends if we want to be bad or like good, I don't know.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Alright, let's track that one again.
Quite a few hammer
Revelio.
Try to transfigure my plot.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Dun dun dun. And we're out of the castle, baby.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Those trees look nice.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Oh, this is awesome.
Wait, over here.
This way.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder
What?
if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Look at that.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prantooth and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
I was wondering how much of they sort of stuck to the layout of the films, but I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say, really.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland. Actually, from here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Come on, let's go. He's got the off his head.
Poor Mr. Moon.
Too many butterbeers.
Guys. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty.
So can you have a companion with you? Dun, 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 dun. Ah, that's nice.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. Visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
a new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it.
Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
My aunt has some potions recipes she swears are good.
Mistake after mistake. What's the ministry doing about it? Nothing!
Interesting.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio. Accio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
I feel like some of the cutscenes are a bit too sort of... can be a bit too sort of slow paced. I mean, I would like to complete this game within about a week, but I don't know, just over a week, but I don't know if that will be possible or not.
I wonder how many secret passages.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
This is going to be the best one, though. This is the most interesting.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
Do you get some choice or
10.5 inches? You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing.
That reminds me of Voldemort's a bit.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
This might be quite a tricky choice.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Oh my god, you can change so much.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Apparently the U's are quite old. I might do that. That's what's on there.
Curious indeed.
Do oak. The elder one.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
I probably do you.
How intriguing.
Unlucky number 13.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
This is a bit of a tough one, actually. Dragon would be ironic, so I might just do that.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. What
I think we'll do that one. I don't know whether you can customize it later or not, but... That is my wand.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Indeed.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. Lumos.
Not enough reflection on the past, in my opinion.
Levioso. Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Protego. Revelio. Reparo. Lumos.
Oh, there's another kitten and it's a tiger-looking kitten. That is basically a tiger / cheetah. It reminds me of the clouded leopard, actually. But it doesn't, although the spots aren't quite cloudy. But
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favourite shop.
no,
we should
definitely
walk around a bit
Ollivander.
more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Oh, interesting. We're gonna have to do some fighting. Is that a troll? Angry troll.
What fire?
Temple.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Protego. Oh, I needed to dodge it, didn't I? One kitten, run!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wrap this down!
Was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it!
Expelliarmus.
Look! He's motoring!
Nothing long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Descendo. Oh shit. Merlin's beard, I should say. Oh, Merlin's beard. Oh, okay then. I just murdered him.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
That sounded so patronising.
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Did you take on a
Merlin's
fully grown
beard.
troll? All
Are
by
you all
yourself?
right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say
Yeah.
help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer.
Of course, officer.
Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repairer.
Repairer.
I will see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more Revelio.
Revelio.
Reparo.
It's okay, kitten. Your home is safe. We stopped the evil trolls on their Twitter rampage.
Accio. Reparo.
We were just talking about you.
No, I don't drink tea. What are you doing? Interesting stuff. Augustus.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Hello, sir. I don't believe.
Extraordinaire? I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I certainly battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your...
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
No, I've seen this in one of the trailers.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve.
What is it?
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
What, in the dark? That's a bit risky, isn't it, in a way? It's probably more risky.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Oh, can we just fast travel? Okay. Oh, owl, hello. Beautiful.
Revelio.
Very short and to the point. Okay, I think I'll leave it for now. I might come back on later, but I'll see. No, good stuff again, I think. No complaints. I think again, just Hogwarts and the world does lend itself to exploration, so excellente. Alright, I will say take care. Bye bye for now.